Hi again, fellow unlicensed thinkers. The last few videos I've been talking about some heavier stuff, so I thought I would bring it down, lighten the mood a little bit today, and talk a little bit about depression. But before I get to that, if you could hit the like button for me, I can't quite reach it from here. Thank you very much. Helps me out in the algorithm. You're awesome. I love it. Now, I've been depressed plenty of times in life, and I guess for long periods of time, for short periods of time, all kinds of stuff. I currently do not have that problem. Fantastic. Haven't had it for quite some time, actually. And that's one of the things that I hope for all of you, is that any sort of depression, worry, anything like that goes away. Can't necessarily do it all at once, so we'll work on little bits at a time. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to just work on a little piece of depression, and that is I just can't seem to do anything. Can't seem to do the things that I want to do. Can't seem to get anything done. It just never happens. I can't motivate myself to do it. We've all heard these words, right? I just can't seem to do it because I'm depressed. My depression is keeping me from doing it. And I think you're probably already hearing part of the solution in the problem as I restate it. I've got a little anti-depression friend here. Bangles are the most wonderful thing for depression, at least in my experience. So I would reverse that, though. I would say the phrase is that I can't do anything because I'm depressed. Well, turn that around and say, I'm depressed because I'm not doing anything, because I'm not doing the things that I love, because I'm not getting up and vacuuming my floors or cleaning my bathroom, whatever. That is why I'm depressed, is because I'm not taking action. And so it's sort of feeding into my subconscious mind. Well, I'm not the kind of person that takes action. I'm not the person that does anything about the things that are bothering me. I just sort of let life happen to me. I'm gonna blame the depression for all of these crappy things that I'm doing. And maybe it's not even that you're not doing things. Maybe it's that you're doing the wrong things. Maybe it's like the going out and drinking, the disrespecting yourself, all of that kind of stuff. You're doing the wrong things. You're not doing the things that are of your highest good. And instead of switching that around and taking care of the things that you need to take care of doing the things that you know are for your highest good, that speak, the things that speak to your soul, the things that you really want to be doing, the things that you want to define you. Instead of doing those things and doing the bad things instead, you're blaming the depression. You're saying, well, the depression made me do it. The depression kept me from behaving in the manner that I want to behave in. As if depression has this magical power to stop you from doing things. I got a visitor here. So we're looking at it the wrong way. We're saying this depression controls me, but really you're controlling the depression. You are causing the depression in so many ways. And I know because I've been there and I've done it. And I've said, I can't do this. I can't motivate myself to do this good thing for myself. And that was me. I was saying the depression was doing it, but it wasn't the depression doing it. It was me doing it. It was me saying, I'm not going to do this thing. I am choosing to not do this thing that I know would make me happy, that I know would give me some more self-respect. I am choosing not to do that thing. It's not the depression doing it. I am in fact causing the depression and then blaming the depression for the depression. How messed up is that? But that's something that we do. So you have the key to a lot of that depression. And you just need to turn that key. You just put it in, you turn it, you start the engine, and you're off and going. And that takes action from you. You can't wait for the depression to do that. You can't wait for the rest of the world to do that. You do that. You turn the key. You're the only one who can turn that downward spiral of depression into an upward spiral of happiness and joy. But you have to take that action. You have to say, I am responsible for this depression, so I am going to do something about it. I am going to do something that I love to do. I'm going to do something that I need to do. I hate that phrase, but it's useful here. I'm going to take care of my business. I'm going to go out and do things that are a match for my soul, that are to my highest good. I'm going to go out and do those things that are fantastic, that are uplifting. No matter how hard it is, no matter how much I want to say the depression is stopping me from doing it, I'm being prevented from doing it, I'm going to get up and I'm going to do it. I'm going to vacuum my floor and clean my bathroom. I'm going to go eat better. I'm going to do all of these things that I know will help me get out of this depression, that will reverse that downward spiral and turn it into an upward spiral that makes me happier, more joyful, more proud of myself. And by all means, have pride in yourself. Oh my God, what a wonderful thing that is that's like an antidote for depression. If I could pick two things, gratitude and pride for yourself. Those are the things that will lift you out of depression. Don't self-deprecate. Talk about how awesome you are all the time. You might not mean it yet, but you will. So these are the things you want to do to help get out of depression, at least in my experience. Now, you might say, well, what if it doesn't work? What if I go and I start doing all these things that I'm supposed to do, and I'm doing things that is best to my knowledge or to my highest good, and I'm still depressed? Well, okay, that's your worst case scenario. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but that's your worst case scenario. And really, how bad is that for a worst case scenario? I'm still depressed, but hey, at least I got my shit done. At least I took care of things, instead of I'm depressed and I didn't take care of anything. So if you take that action, your worst case scenario is better than your current scenario. You can't lose. You just go out there, you do something, you make some kind of an effort, and the depression will go away on its own. Again, at least in my experience. You gain that pride, you gain that gratitude for these things being done, and all of a sudden you feel better. Well, maybe not all of a sudden, but you take a step. You feel a little bit better. You go a little bit higher on that spiral up, a little bit higher and a little bit higher. And eventually you're looking way down over the landscape going, man, I can't believe I ever felt bad. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love hearing from you. Be sure to hit like and share the video. Have a great day.